Okay, so this is Iona, who's just done the second day on the permanent makeup training course with Katy at the Permanent Makeup Training Academy. So Iona, we spoke yesterday and we did a lot of the theory work and you started practicing with your machine and everything else. And then obviously, did you manage to sleep last night?
Yeah, a bit, yes.
A little
My
bit.
head was buzzing.
Full of, you're dreaming of eyebrows,
Yes.
jumping over fences or something. And then today you came in and we've had a busy day today. So we've had two clients. The first one, Katy normally does herself to show you exactly what she's doing and how to do it. But you felt quite confident and you got straight in there and sort of halfway through you did quite a bit of the treatment. So how was it working on the first client initially?
It was quite exciting actually. I felt quite confident watching Katy and seeing how the colour builds up on the skin.
Yeah. And did that sort of match what you'd practiced beforehand, or did you find it a little easier or a little harder?
It was a bit easier, yes. So the skin or the practice mats that we were using are just that bit harder, I think.
Yeah.
You feel like you have to kind of scratch it a bit
Can't
more.
manipulate it as much as you can the skin.
Also, yeah. So I did think that doing it on the skin was actually easier.
Okay. And what was the first client's reaction then?
I could see she was a bit nervous. She was trying to have a brave face, but you know anybody's going to be nervous when you've got a newbie practicing on your face. But she was very, very happy with the results, and because Katy's there watching everything, and she was so excited about the machine. So she keeps saying, "Oh, they're looking so good. They're just bang on." So I think it's really reassuring for the clients, for Katy to keep making those reassuring comments, so that they're kind of like, okay, you know, she's not completely screwed up.
Yeah, it's good actually to have a nervous client because you know you see how Kate puts them at ease and everything else. Yeah. And then obviously finished that client, had a bit of lunch, and then another client came in, and this time it was a client that has had permanent makeup before. But she was quite not an awkward client, but like her skin and her blood, she used to bleed a lot during treatments in previous permanent makeup, and also had an issue with colour retention because of the excess bleeding. So how did that sort of go? Because it was a little bit trickier, this one.
Yes, so I had been warned of that, and she said that as it bleeds, it just pushes the colour back out, and so it doesn't retain it. And what makes it more tricky is this person likes particularly dark eyebrows, which is really difficult to obtain.
So a combination of all sorts then.
I know.
But thankfully we've over the last 6 months or so, Kate's changed machinery over to sort of the top range machinery on the market, and it seemed to make a bit of a difference, didn't it?
Made a huge difference from what Katy said, because there was a couple of little sort of blood dots, but she bled less than the previous client.
Oh really?
So and the previous client didn't bleed much either, but yeah, there was virtually nothing. We started with the bigger needles to try and make sure that there was as little bleeding as possible. When there was no blood, we went down smaller, so that we could get more definition. And she said it was less painful. She said that she was, really pleased with the results again. Yeah. So it was good. So I was nervous because I thought,
your first proper client as such.
Yeah, exactly. With the bleeding, and I didn't want to be responsible for that.
Chucked you right at the deep end then.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it's better to have those clients when Kate's next to you.
Absolutely, yeah. And it didn't bleed anyway, so it was all good. And again, she seemed really happy with the results. And Katy finished off the finite touches. And,
just to do the final perfection area. Excellent. So a busy day then. Still a little bit to go, but so how has it been overall? Have you found that it's sort of sinking in the way Katy sort of trains it, from sort of learning the theory, the manual, to practicing, to doing computer work? Has it been sort of a nice mixture?
Yes, I've always enjoyed the sort of the practical side of it, the practicing. Far more than I have the
bookwork.
I hate the bookwork and all the health and safety stuff that has to go into it, but obviously you can't have one without the other, I understand that. But so that is the stuff that I personally struggle to get my head around a bit more. So
but you feel you've got it, although it may not all sink in, and you can't obviously get everything to sink in. At least you've got everything and you know where everything is, you know what needs to be done. And
my husband has to do risk assessments and health and safety stuff all the time, so he can probably help me with that anyway.
Excellent, brilliant. Well, we've actually, the good thing is, because when it comes to getting licensing from the local councils and that, we've actually given you the sort of the local guidelines and also Katy's risk assessments and how you sort of go about that. Do you think that's quite useful as well?
Definitely, yes. Yeah, otherwise you get all these questions and you're just like, don't know where to start.
At least you've got a good template to sort of work from and know the basics that need to be done. Brilliant, excellent. Well, a great second day, and tomorrow we've got another brow client, and then doing eyeliner as well in the afternoon.
Yes, so exciting.
Look forward to seeing how you get on then.
Thanks very much.
Take care. Cheers.